Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala, Arunachala.
Thank you. Namaste, namaste. Jai Shankar, thank you so much for being here. So many wonderful faces that have been here before. Thank you to all the Zoomers, my beloved ones in San Diego and all over the world. Welcome, welcome. So the last satsang for the season, for this year. Thank you for having the patience, coming every day. What is there to speak of? Brahman, Satyam, Jagat, Mithya. We talked in the last 3 satsangs, no? So just recapping. Have you all been practicing meditation? 3 times a day, 3 hours? Very good. Some head shaking. Very good, thank you. Because after we finish all the tools, we gave you all the tools, the prerequisites. For those who are new, please go to the YouTube channels, Satsang with Sharadama, I think, right? And watch those videos so that it really, makes you steady in preparing for the path. And also it's reminders, even though you know the knowledge, but practicing it is another thing. Now it becomes very difficult when you practice, because the ego comes and starts sabotaging you and say, oh no, I'm not going to have a place in her life or his life, so I better really work up and do the sabotaging. So trauma, drama. So you know all of that. So when you come to the state of meditation, bringing yourself to the stillness, to the space of stillness, believing that you are the Satchidananda at every moment, you are that awareness at every moment, right? Without the awareness, you can't be sitting here now. Something within the awareness told you go to the satsang. Go to any satsang for that matter, right? So that awareness is guiding you, is supporting you, sustaining you, unconditionally loving you at every moment. So if you can believe that, right? If you can believe that, then you're always sustained, because you don't have to be sabotaged by the ego mind. If you have this unshakable reality, if you have the understanding of the unshakable reality within you, which is the Ishvara within you, which is the Satchidananda within you, then what do you need outside? No? So the whole path of realization is getting an intimacy with that divinity within you, being very comfortable with yourself, not the manifested form, not the manifested form of the name and form I'm talking about, but the inner beauty, the inner radiance. So how you get close to that reality is a bit difficult, no? Because you have to give up the ego, you have to give up all of your positionalities, you have to give up everything. I'm doing so much and I don't get anything back. When that happens in your life, it is called tapasya. Tapasya means burning. So you're burning, you're allowing all those kleshas, the dirt, to come up, to be released. And while you're going through this, and while you're going through the trauma, drama, you're always sustained by what? That reality within you, that Ishvara within you. Don't bother about the body, don't bother about the mind. Just very much pay attention to the divinity within you, which is always there, present. Always telling you, Call of the Divine, no? Swamiji wrote a Call of the Divine. Come, you want to come and be with me. And that meeting is very pure. It's not like the Jagat, no? You're meeting a beloved one and, oh, he was not so nice to me. The meeting wasn't so great. There's always conflicts. But when you just believe and simply step out of your comfort zone, which is what your ego mind, and I'm just so comfortable with this levels of consciousness, and I just don't, she's talking about all these higher levels, I'm not going to worry about it. Then when are you going to be free? Lifetimes will come and go, lifetime, another 30 lifetimes, and God will say, oh, I sent you some tools last lifetime. You didn't pay attention. You know what I mean? So basically getting all this under your belt. We talked about last 3 satsangs. Dropping the name and form recap. Sorry, San Diego, they're really advanced. Dropping your name and form, no? First thing is very humility. Humility is so important. Even for the great masters, they're so humble, no? They're so loving. Even if a little child comes, they'll embrace the child. They won't say, well, I'm this great Maharaj. I'm not going to, bend down to this little child. No. Always the unconditional love is flowing because we are a spark of the divine. So isn't the divine always loving us, even with all our goof-ups in past lifetimes and everything? He's still loving you all the time, no matter what. So humility, dropping your name and form, that's a big ouch because it's hard, no? Well, I come from this royal family and I've been given this name. All mithya, all unreal. Why? Because, Shankaracharya says Jagat, Brahman Satya, Jagat Mithya. Why Jagat Mithya? Is because it's always changing. There's nothing very steady like that infinite reality, which is unchanging reality, which is unchanging within you. Suppose 2 minutes you're like going crazy with everything in the world and your whole life is falling apart or whatever, health reasons or financial reasons or whatever it is. Suppose you take like 2 minutes, 20 seconds to simply sit and close your eyes and connect with that Ishvara within you. I promise you'll be hooked. Only that 20 seconds. Only that 5 seconds, 5 minutes. You'll be hooked because it's so compassionate. The energy is so serene, beautiful, tranquil. And none of this you find in the external world. It is full of resentments, conflicts, jealousy, arguments, dissatisfaction. No? But in this state, you're always very content. In those few minutes you closed your eyes, you feel that so beautiful contentment. Then you open and say, oh my God, there's a tornado outside, With people, energy of the people. You'll say, oh, it's okay. I have this within you, this Kohinoor diamond within me. So why do I care about the world, which is illusory? I just have to go through the world because only on earth you can come to moksha. So you've been given this beautiful opportunity. Why would we want to miss it? No. Beautiful opportunity. Pay attention. No. So when you drop all the name and form and all of that, you come to conscious living, which all of you are already you'll say, oh, I'm always conscious. But do you know only 6% of our time we are conscious? Only 6%. So when you practice this spiritual path, like the sadhaka, spiritual aspirant, you can easily come to 50%. Imagine you'll be a superhuman being. Even 50%. But why I'm saying super is not like, oh, you're going to become super, in your business or whatever. That will automatically come. But In your consciousness, you're so aware at every moment what's happening around you. How is that person feeling? Am I hurting him? Am I giving unconditional love? He may be the horrible person or she may be the horrible person. Always pushing your buttons. But who are you? Aren't you the spark of the divine? So you have to be a warrior angel. You can't be a wuss and, oh, like I'm so hurt by what he said. I'm so hurt by the world. Stop complaining. Because why I'm saying this, because there's no time to waste. Whether you're 30 or whether you're 50 or you're 80, there's no time to waste. Okay? So when you come to all that super conscious living, I'm going through very fast, but go through the YouTube videos. Super conscious living is when you understand that you are the supreme reality. You haven't experienced it yet, okay? But you know from your Guru principle, from the great masters, no, the Satchidananda is within me. Why am I wasting my time? Okay? So from that state of knowing, you're conducting your life. You haven't got any experience yet. But that state of knowing that all our great masters have been telling us for centuries. And then slowly you start feeling the divine within you. Because everything flows according to His will. Why do you feel so safeguarded? And because of your faith and your devotion. Oh, God will take care of me, no problem, right? You have already the Satchidananda. You know it's the Satchidananda. But with the faith and Shraddha and Bhakti, it is an added benefit. First, pay attention to the ego. Do not allow the ego to just sabotage you and take you away from your center, from your Satchidananda. Because there's so much within that state, that unshakable reality within you. There's so much vastness. It's infinite. But once you go like the child, no? All glory be to Thee, O Lord. To Thee, O Lord, do I surrender my whole life. May Thy will be done. May Thy will be done, not mine, no? What happens then? You drop the ego mind, which is sabotaging you, no? Dropped everything and you're believing in something that you have not seen. But you just believe that that infinite is within me, that awareness is ever present within me, guiding me at every moment. You already know that. It's not something new I'm teaching you. You know that you are the infinite reality. You know that you have the awareness, everything. But when the ego mind comes, you're not able to be the master. So how long you're going to be the slave? How long are you going to be the slave? Slave to the ego mind. Sabotaging you, go here, go there. Like the waves, no? When are you going to realize the stillness of the infinite ocean underneath? So still, so beautiful, so tranquil. So pay attention and practice, do the abhyasa. Abhyasa means practice. Dropping your name and form. Because I'll tell you something. The moment you drop your name and form, that I am so and so and I have this great family and I have this beloved one or whatever it is, it's okay. Inner renunciation. You simply drop your name and form and watch. The moment you drop your name and your form, whether you're male, female, blah, 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 your other external life dismantles. Simply dismantles. You will say, well, I still have all these responsibilities. I did not say no, walk away from your dharma. But I'm saying, what is your state of being when you're conducting your dharma? See what I'm saying? What is your state of mind when you're what is your state of being when you're conducting that dharma? You're saying, me, I have to do this from morning till night, my life never changes. It's not going to change because you're not putting it out there to God. All that you need to say, Ishvara, I am done with this life. I'm all done, finito. Just get me the freedom, get me, to experience the moksha, the freedom, the emancipation. For me, I always told this to my San Diego students, and emancipation to me reminds me of chutney. Please come. Chutney, no? You know chutney when you make chutney, India, you're here in Thiru, so I'm sure you tasted the chutney dosa and all that. So how does the chutney come into such a beautiful taste? It's all blended up. It's all blended up. You have to just completely give up all of your nonsense to be blended up by the divine. You're a tasty dish for the divine. How wonderful is that? Who cares about you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. So if you can do all of that, conscious living, super conscious living, and you come to the state of simple silence, and in that silence alone you will see your own beautiful reality, your Sachidananda. Without that silence, no can do. And many people have said that, when I'm sitting in silence or meditation, all the mind is coming up. Mind is, so many stories for 45 minutes. It does not matter. You have to rise above the mind to realize that you are the Sachidananda, no? How will you do that then? So when you're sitting, I've told you last couple of satsangs back, you're held by the field of consciousness. Suppose you give that time to simply sit and say, nothing else is important for these few minutes. You have 24 hours in the day. So no excuses that you can't meditate 3 hours a day. Even if you're working, no? So when the mind is going haywire and up here, you are still sitting in this blissful state and have already announced to the divinity within you, this is the most important thing in my life. Please give me the freedom. Then what happens is, the field of consciousness, I literally have felt this, and I'm sure somebody was shaking their heads last satsang. They have felt it too. So there's a kind of a field of conscious energy field is just holding you, encompassing you, and you're going, the mind going crazy. Don't bother about it. Pay attention to that energy which is encompassing you, which is giving you that delight for even a few minutes. No. I promise you, once you are connected with that energy field, I'm not saying it's going to be a bed of roses. I'm just saying you will have the capacity to rise above any freaking thing that you have thrown in the Jagat, which is according to your prarabdha. It is according to your vasanas, which is your impressions of the past lifetimes. No. We have only created all this. We can't blame anybody because it's your prarabdha. If you're going on, with this person, he doesn't give you a break. It's your prarabdha. The moment you recognize, oh, this is what I've created and I need to change it. Only you and you alone can change it. The other person cannot. See what I'm saying? You have to take that responsibility, like Ramana Maharshi says, no. The gurus are there to take you, guide you and everything, but you also must put some effort. And that effort is sadhana, that effort is tapasya, that effort is meditation. Have I forgotten any other prerequisites? So we're coming to the state of, see, how will you feel the oneness? Because we are always judging everything around us, no? Every moment we are judging. Oh, this person said this, that person. Suppose you step back into your infinite space and you're simply witnessing, oh, this person wants to come today. Oh, welcome. Because if your Sharanagati is 100%, you will welcome everything in your life. Even though you don't like it in yourself, oh my God, this person is coming today. I have a 3-day intense, and there she shows up. Does the divine ever say that to you? So the moment you start allowing that grace to flow through you, at that moment you're not even thinking, oh, grace is flowing through you. But you're accepting everything, every movement in the universe, even though it's illusory, but in the state of awareness you're accepting everything. Accepting everybody's visitations, accepting everybody leaving. Bhagavan says, what comes, welcome it. What goes, let it go. See how easy then life is flowing. I'm not saying it's going to be a bed of roses, but you will have the capacity to recognize this. This is an infinite happening. Why am I bothered about it? I have nothing to do with it. God is orchestrating and I'm just a little puppet in the dance of Shiva. So I'll just participate very gently without hurting anybody. No? How many times you hurt others because you are very hurt and you want to just punch? Vibrationally also, you may not do it physically, but vibrationally you are just like, okay, I had nothing to do with this person. So all that has to be dropped. If at all you want some peace, okay, forget about enlightenment also. If you want some joy in your life, if you want some peace in your life, this has to happen. Having all the conflicts in your life the whole time. One little thing, everything has to be perfect. And one little thing goes wrong, you're just like, can't do, too bad. I'm so great, so I'll just give it to that person. Not recognizing or realizing that person is you only. Advaita, no? He and you are one, you. All of you are me only. I am you. So, having recognized that and realized that within your being, can I ever be other than nice, loving, compassionate towards all of you? Tell me. Whether you want to come sit here, if you want to go, it's okay. It's still the compassion continues here because that is the state. And to come to that state of being is what we're giving you all these tools. You can just be peaceful. You don't have to even go to enlightenment. In this moment you can be peaceful. You can just conduct your life. The moment you start accepting these irritations that are coming your way as sadhana, as your sadhana, it's coming because you're supposed to rise above it. And you do not want to rise above it. You're sitting there like not wanting it, Once you rise above it, then you are free. That very moment. Power of now, power of now, power of now. So this very moment now, as I'm speaking and you're all listening and drinking it up, what does your being say? Feels very good, no? Feels very peaceful. Is there anything you need right now? You feel like it's doable. You feel it's doable, no? That's all I'm saying. So once you come to that state, you continue your inner renunciation. Keep it your secret. Don't tell anybody, I went there to Tiruvannamalai and I was in the satsangs for a month or whatever, few days. And now I'm in the path of realization. And I'm just like, better than you. You're just such a goofball. I'm just like, I've reached a state. Don't say that. My Swamiji used to tell me, I used to have some private conversations with him when he used to come abroad and stay with us. And he'll say, keep it a secret. Shahrukh, keep it a secret, don't tell anybody. Not even your beloved one. Because they'll get scared and they'll run. So just keep it a secret. And have it as a parallel path. The poor bee wants to come and participate. Sorry. So he says, have it as a parallel path. That parallel path, nobody should know. You just keep quiet and do yours. Tapas. Because sometimes the person whom you are very close to also, they may get afraid. Oh, here is this something. Divine told me to talk to. Sorry, Arunachala. Told me to talk about fear. Anybody fear of anything? Shambho. Really, it's a very major thing, Fear, go within, and from the state of awareness, you're witnessing. Please witness every action, every thought, everything that comes through your being. If your body reacts, and you're not very comfortable, you go and just introspect, contemplate. Oh, wait a minute, okay. Why am I getting agitated for no reason? Why is there fear in it? Suppose you're in Sharanagati, to Arunachala, you live in the foothills, you're living in Tiruvannamalai, whatever. Where is the fear? How does the fear come when you say you are in Sharanagati? No. Where does the fear come from? No. You have to check within yourself, where is this fear coming from? And face it. Face the reality. And rise above it. And be free. No time to talk more about the fear, but you know what I mean. You got the gist of it. Thank you so much for listening. All that I will pray for each and every one of you to come to that realization of that supreme reality within you at every moment. Any time you're having tribulations, remember that. Remember that unshakable reality is within you, not outside. It's within you. Outside here we are lucky to be sitting at the feet of Arunachala. But inside you, it's always there, People say, don't you miss Arunachala when you go abroad? I miss the space and everything, but that state is within. So no, I don't miss him. Thank you so much for coming and being here. Please practice. And if you resonate with this satsang, please give your register for free. You will get all the, live Zooms that we have there and replay Zooms as well. So if you can listen to that, it will be very beneficial. So when you come next year, you will be ready to rock. Ready to just pop. But if you don't do any sadhana and you just come next year and you say, 3 hours of meditation at least, did you do? And say, oh, well, not quite the 3 hours. 24 hours you have. Because once the pure intention arises in your soul, that's only your business. Have the pure intention, earnest yearning that I want to be free. Or even forget about that. Earnest yearning that I want to sit and meditate so that I can know who you are. So simple, no? Is that difficult? Is that difficult? Simply sitting and asking God for help. God in the morning, God in the afternoon, God at night. No. That is so simple, no? Whatever problems you have, you say, Sharanagati, I am offering it at your feet. You made me this way, what can I do? No? You made me this way. Within my incapacities, bless me to arise with above thoughts and serve you somehow. With my own incapacities also I can serve God. Thank you. Sit comfortably. Take in a deep breath, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale, dropping everything that does not serve you. Deep inhalation, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale, dropping even further all of your fears, your incapacities. One last time, deep inhalation, inhaling light, peace, love. And exhale. Just not being this or not being that. Just relaxing and slowly recognizing your infinite reality. Slowly come out. Do not open your eyes yet. Take a gentle breath, inhaling light, peace, love, and exhale. Dropping everything that came up to be released. Gentle inhalation, inhaling light, peace, love, and exhale. Releasing and dropping everything that does not serve you. One last time, deep inhalation, inhaling light, peace, love, and exhale. Try to maintain the inner stillness even though we are coming out. Slowly open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. So when you go through a surgery, you have to be in the recovery room when you go through a surgery, right? So that's what has happened to you guys. Surgical procedure, clearing out all the kleshas, all the vasanas, as much as each individual body can handle. Sometimes I fight with God, like why can't you just clear them out, everything? One. Have you heard that funny story? Operation successful, patient died. So it's too much. Arunachala's fire energy is too much for a body. So whatever is perfect for you is only given. So when you go home, please be in silence. It'll be a little bit tough on your bodies. Just take rest. Drink a lot of water. Take rest. It's so good to have all of you throughout the month. Appreciate your presence. Keep coming if this is your cup of tea. But whether I may not remember your names, I will always remember your faces. When you come back next year, I will know who you are. All that I can tell you is that don't give up this path. It is the highest endeavor in your entire life. Don't give it up. No, it's such a grace that you're here in Tiruvannamalai at the foot of Arunachala. So continue your sadhana. Be in the Shraddha and Bhakti, very important. Thank you. Jai Shankar, thank you to all the Zoomers. Love you.